Hi, my name is Heather Walker with Model 101 and MWA. With me today talking about Model 101 and her experience with Model 101 as well as MWA is one of our models here, Nina Woosley.
Hey.
Yes, she started, was it last summer?
Yes, last June, I think.
Yeah, last June. She did the boot camp. We kicked her bootang.
That's true.
Not much later, she actually got a trip to New York, which was pretty cool. One of the things that I'm curious about is I've been meeting some people and they've been telling me about their experience with modeling schools.
Right.
The cost is too much. They're told that they're going to be famous, I guess. They're asked to spend ridiculous amounts of money. They're not getting the pictures. They're not getting portfolios. Nobody's working. Nothing's happening. So anyway, so I'm wondering, you and people used to think that, I guess, of us too, because we were a modeling school, even though we said we're not your typical modeling, whatever, they didn't get it. So anyway, I was thinking that maybe you could kind of explain some of your experience. Like when you first met me, how did you feel in the meeting?
Right. No, you're fine. I think the difference is like in a modeling school, like I wouldn't have probably been accepted to any modeling school, like because I didn't have like experience. I didn't have any of that. I just feel like they would have been more.
But that's what a school's for.
But not the ones that you're talking about, right?
No, not really.
No, they're not like that. So like this one, I felt very welcome. Like you didn't care at all that I had no experience. Like that excited you because I was like a blank canvas for you. And everything I know, I learned from you. So it's not like I had outside knowledge. Everything I know is from here. But in that first meeting, I was like really nervous because I'd never met you. So obviously you could have just been like, no.
Right.
Like, I didn't know which way it would take, but you were very nice. And I felt like you were impressed, even though like I didn't have any like.
Well, I was impressed because, professionalism is lacking here. And
yeah, for sure.
She showed up perfect. I mean, this is prior to the training. She showed up dressed well for an interview. She's dressed to impress. And she did that. So that was impressive to me. But we also, with the boot camps, we audition. So we don't just take anybody just because, some people you just can't change in 6 weeks and you can't do it in 12 either.
Right.
With Nina, she told me that she actually had a nose job fund, right?
Yeah, for sure.
During
my whole life, I've always just like wanted a nose job so bad.
And now
I don't.
And now she doesn't want to mess up her face.
I wouldn't have messed it up. No, but now I'm more comfortable in it the way it is. I don't feel like I have to fix it.
Yeah, you have a really great profile. So one of the things we try to do is, work with so-called flaws and, try to work them to your advantage. There's always a different angle or a different way to carry yourself, so you can tweak it a little bit. It's amazing what you can do.
Like one photo I'll hate, and then like it'll be the same photo, but like a centimeter different, and like I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like barely move.
But she's really picky when she looks at her pictures.
Yeah.
Like really picky. Like
she takes great photos.
She doesn't ever complain about them.
No, they're great photos. Some of them are just better, and I really picky about which ones I like.
Well, at least she's honest. That's okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so once you finish the courses, and then we had the discussion where it was like, okay, we're interested in having you on with the agency. How did you feel the experience, transitioned?
I mean, I feel like not too much changed. I felt really welcome, and like I immediately felt like part of the family, even though I was technically part of the school. I think because I like helped with shoots, with styling and stuff. So like I just felt like part of the group. So once I signed and we started doing like real shoots and all this stuff with the girls, it really was crazy how much like we all are like so close and like we're like a family, and it's so crazy. It's just weird to me because I've never been like. Even like I never did sports or team anything. So this is like the first time I've been like with a big group of people. It's really fun.
It's nice. You get that a lot with models. Do you guys either really like each other Or you absolutely hate each other?
Well, I think we get
everybody
both.
seems to like.
No, I think we like each other and hate each other, but then we at the end of the day we always love each other. You know what I mean? Like we definitely fight.
Yeah. Well, I don't fight.
Not
I don't fight
you,
with them.
but we fight.
I just sort of
we
tell
get
them how
along.
it is, and then they tell me behind my back to, you know. No, you don't do that? Okay. All right, so the transition went well, and then the transition, some of it is a little bit slow because we only launched the agency in June. So there's still some developing, and we don't send any of our models or talent out until they are completely the proper package that we want to be shown to the world. But we did send Nina to New York. We had a beach trip where everybody was going to go to New York, and some people messed it up, and so then Nina got to go all by herself. So how was that experience?
New York was like so amazing. It was insane. It was just giant, and I'm from here in Winston-Salem, so it was like overwhelmingly big and lots of people, but the experiences I had were like insane. Like you don't get those chances. Like, and even if, you know, like nothing came from New York, it was still like the best experience to meet all the people I did. I mean, I went to all these like designer stores. You let me just roam around and like find my way. The first day she like held my hand, and the second day she was like, okay, bye. And it was great.
That's how it works. Normally nobody holds your hand at all. They just send you off.
I at least got the first day. But then the second day I was just out, and it was crazy because the Pope was in town at the same time I was there. So it was like roads were closed, and it was, I don't know, maybe twice the people. I don't know, maybe it was the same amount of people.
It was a lot of people.
But there were a lot of people, and it was like hysteria. But it was a lot of fun, and I got to see so much stuff and meet all these people, and I got to meet a number of different agencies that were like top agencies it was just crazy to even be there and like see all the like models' faces on the walls, and like it definitely set a goal for myself by going there.
Right. So that's cool. So the process for you has been pretty successful so far.
Yeah, for sure.
And definitely positive.
Yeah, I would have had none of this without the classes I took in the boot camp. So
wicked.
Definitely successful.
Yay. Well, thank you for telling me, everybody, and
You're
talking
welcome.
about it for us. I appreciate it.
Yay.
Okay. Yay to Nina. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. I'm still kind of trying to find the buttons when I do this. Sorry.
Good timing.
Bye.